Thank you. I'm Mr. Lehner, and welcome to another season of Mr. Lehner's Math Extravaganza. I hope you're excited to learn about some new topics in math this year. The first one we're going to focus on is factor pairs and rectangles. Let's not waste any more time. Let's take a look at this. When you're looking at a factor pair is a pair of factors that equals a product. So, if we're taking a look at our example here, 2 times 5 equals 10. 2 and 5 are both factors. They create a factor pair that equals the product 10. 10 times 1 also equals the product 10, so 10 and 1 are another factor pair of 10. I have 2 different factor pairs for the product of 10. Now when looking at factor pairs, you might ask yourself, when am I ever going to have to know factor pairs in my lifetime? Well, imagine you were setting down some carpet in a room. You can use factor pairs to actually determine and visualize how to set up the carpet in your own room. Let's take a look at an example that uses that. Suppose a class has 15 square yards. What are the possible ways the class can arrange the carpet squares to make a rectangle? So I've given you 15 square carpet yards. I want you to place them down. There's different arrangements that you can make based on this group of 15. Using factor pairs, I can show how the arrangements look. Let's take a look at what that would look like as a visual. I know that 3 and 5 are a factor pair of 15 because 3 times 5 equals 15. So this is a 3 by 5 figure. I could have the carpet looking just like this. The other side of 3 by 5 is a 5 by 3. 5 times 3 would equal 15 as well. I now have 5 running across the top and 3 going down. Another factor pair of 15 is 15 times 1. So a 15 by 1 figure would go across, and a 1 by 15 would be going down the long way. I've just kind of flipped and changed the way that it looks. Similar to the game Tetris. This would be the long piece. If I changed it, I'd flip it around, up and down. So these are the 4 different ways that you can take 15 carpet squares and arrange them in your room. Again, each pair has 2 versions. 5 and 3 are both a factor pair. There's 2 versions. 1 and 15 is another factor pair. There's 2 versions. Okay. My favorite portion of our video. It's your turn now to try this problem at home. What I'd like you to do is to take out some paper, a pencil, and any type of math manipulatives that you would like to use. And I want you to try and solve this problem. Suppose a class has 8 square yards. What are the possible ways the class can arrange the carpet squares to make a rectangle? Go ahead and pause this video, try this problem on your own, and we'll see if what you came up with is similar to what we have here. Okay, in working your problem, you should have looked at our 8 squares here. You should have known that you need to use the factor pairs to create your arrangements. I know that 1 times 8 is one of the factor pairs. So I have an 8 by 1 figure, and I also have a 1 by 8 figure that look just like this. I also know that there can be a 4 by 2, because 4 times 2 equals 8. So I've done a 4 by 2 figure, and I know its factor pair is a 2 by 4, which has 2 across and 4 down. Hopefully yours matches what I have up here on the board. If so, congratulations, nice job. If it doesn't match, go back and take a look at our number here. We had 8 square yards. Check your factor pairs to make sure they equal the product 8. Thank you for tuning in to Mr. Lehner's Math Extravaganza, and as always, we'll see you next time.